black van on the side of the street in New York. And I'm not trying to bolster names with gossip. Believe me, I've been one of them. But back to Opal. Shout out to Clayton Jenks. I heard on the web that David Hall was not appreciative of what he saw in an encounter of you. I know it's so short sighted, but me moving to Wisconsin from Vermont, I'm short sighted on everyone. So when Opal took me serious when I asked her, I have three questions for you, as if I'm performing an interview. I don't know if we're even friends on the web. I doubt it. But for all intents and purposes, it's Clayton Jenks' birthday, so I'm gonna tag you in my handle, right? Because I vlog. Clayton Jenks, I heard that David Hall. I'm not throwing David Hall under a bus. I see him at Pick and Save a lot, and I saw him like once or twice in the studio where I rapped in. If you want me to freestyle right now, I'll do it. Because I'm so fluid, I keep going, and that's the movement, and you can't stop me because I'm congruent with whatever I'm trying to get, and that's some new shit onto my new era. I'm like Juice WRLD that shot backs to the O. Harris. What happened there, we don't care because I would have been blacked out in the same regime. You talking about a different one while I'm cashing on cream like Shawty Low, RIP, but I ain't talking about a deficit because he on it and he was that. But then it's the bigger picture, like Future said, don't read the caps. I don't capsize because I prophesized. That's what Juice WRLD said, and now I'm not reprised. That's some Moy Sticks Moy. Shout out to Moy Dix Moy. I think they're still going. Manasama, he's on the web. I found from Bucktick. Introduced me to Japanese music. Bucktick, the lead singer, died. That's so sad. In college, this thing's moving closer to me. That's kind of grossing because I don't troll graveyards, but this thing, we're in a wind tunnel, and it's taking a liking to me. If you have a menu, I know I'm ranting. If you have a menu where it is one day glorified, such as a different color, for a holiday you have a special get up. If you're running in restaurants, and for holidays you make bank because you get a lot of people coming, and you have a special menu for it, it would look like neon like this. And I want to diss someone vlogging, but I haven't found anyone great at vlogging since Jake Paul and Logan Paul Casey Neistat. They all fell off. I'm the only one. I don't really branch out since Jay Carl first introduced me to vlogging. I've been vlogging for 3 years trying to find someone to battle. Battle as in try and make their video lesser than mine, but mine are just shots in the dark. I'm going to culminate them into some artistic shit I can paint, and I'm about to get a studio to rap. I just told you what I can rap in. But back to Clayton Jenks. I don't care if I find anyone. I'm going to culminate them to QED with this web I found. And then I didn't take a picture, but I'll draw it. And then this cloud formation also. They're both linearity. And I'll capitalize off that on this next reel. But I hope you like this backdrop. About to vlog this person's bush. She was fancying up it on the corner. And I do fancy it because corners are hard. I rarely put anyone on camera other than myself. And this one lady, I tried putting her on, and it didn't upload on purpose. I don't know if that's purpose or not, but sometimes when things don't happen your way, you notice why, and then that makes you even better. And that's all I can say about people who have been shadow banned. In Florida, if you're in Florida, it looks like it's an accomplished state. When I say accomplished, it's hard to fathom because none of the states are accomplished. Every state should be functioning as their own country because the amendments are satisfied for that to be that. But when the supply chain breaks in something that's known what is in jail as a nomenclature, I'm not trying to say what it is, but what makes a supply chain break, none of the states are acclimated to be what a country is on its own. And that's what they should be, and that's how prosperous should be. Like in Rome, when they won wars and shit, even though they crucified Christ, when they won wars, they would have everything in the market be super cheap, for an entire year. So can you imagine what a state would be if they performed at that crux? 10 minutes in. Shout out to Clayton for his birthday. Shout out to Opal because I asked her 3 questions. The last question I asked her was I couldn't think of it, so I just jumped to this second question, which was really the third. I asked her 2 BS questions at the start, and I know I'm spitting. Was that would you jump into a pond? I mean, the water fountain, and I pointed to it because we were right next to it, and she's like, no, and I'm like, obviously I wouldn't either. But she like just talking to me anyways because she was part of the AAU bleacher squad along with Steve Klein's mom, where she just talked to me. This year 2024 is lit. Love gingers, they're both ones, but Clayton Jenks, happy birthday, cuz.